Lilley is busy this morning as well, trying to interview some piglets.
Spring and Easter are all about celebrating new life. So when Pansy and Petunia, Oxfordshire's only middle white piggies, tweeted us to say they'd had some new arrivals, I just had to go. There's even a pig cam.
13 minutes after 7. Lilley's a busy girl this morning. You're going to be down on the farm telling us all about these. These piggies sound fascinating, Lilley.
They are. Can you hear Hercules?
Yes.
He's just snuffling to my left here.
OK. We'll explore the world of pigs and your muddy boots and everything else this morning. Lilley Mitchell's a busy girl this morning. Now, we got a lovely video sent to us, didn't we, Lilley, about piggies?
We did.
Yeah, and it was just one of those things.
Yes.
We could not resist going to meet the pigs in person, and there's only one person that could do the job. Well, unfortunately, Al's busy in the traffic centre, but we've sent you out to go and do a bit of pig husbandry. Whereabouts are you?
I am in a field on the outskirts of Longhamborough. I am at Oxon Middle White. They are Oxfordshire's only pedigree breeder of middle whites. And did you know there are less middle whites in the world than there are great
giant pandas.
Giant pandas, thank you so much. So, that was the voice of Barry Clark, who is standing next to the glorious Hercules.
He's a beautiful example of a middle white, isn't he? He's so gorgeous.
He has his uptoned snout, slightly foaming at the mouth, and more delicate teeth than I was imagining.
Absolutely.
Barry.
He's just excited BBC Oxford are here, and he's about to be fed by you. That's the exciting thing.
Now, he's squelching around tremendously in what looks like the remnants of some Brussels sprouts.
There is. We had some sprouts growing 2 sections away, which were put in yesterday because they're replanting. We're on a market gardens field, and basically what our Oxon Middle White pigs do is they turn the earth over so it's ready to be planted with the next crop that comes along. So this is one of the absolutely beautiful reasons why we're here. They get the freshest veg because that was growing yesterday afternoon. So
wow,
it's even better than a supermarket. So it's wonderful.
Right, well, let's. He is foaming at the mouth, so I think we should probably feed him, Barry. So as we walk past, let's describe. So opposite the polytunnels, there are some pheasants running around.
Got some pheasants, there's some chickens at the top, and obviously on the left-hand side we've got all of our we've got our 16 piglets, which we'll hear about later. We've got 2 sows just up there, Pansy and Petunia, who are the media stars, and then there's obviously Hercules down here, and just rows and rows and rows of really fresh vegetables growing in Hamborough. It's fantastic.
Glorious. Well, as we pass, we should say hello to Laura. Hello, Laura.
Hello.
So you've got a pig bucket.
I have.
And what are we going to fill it with?
We are going to fill it with some feed. Well, actually, I've just done Hercules's because he was sort of waiting and ready to go.
Yes.
And Donna's taken that up ready for him to have his in the field.
In that case, I'm going to run down the side of the thing to say hello to Donna. By the way, Hercules is Donna's favourite. Why is Hercules your favourite, Donna?
He is just gorgeous. Who could not love that ugly-looking brute? He's a wonderful specimen pig.
Now, so what do we do now? So you've got some feed.
Yeah, we just throw it in and here dive straight in.
Oh, well, let's go.
Go on then, Hercs.
Yes. Well, that is the silence, Howard, of a very content middle white Hercules chowing down. In fact, shall I get in, Barry? Let's see if we can get in. Can we hear you snuffling? Oh, he's going to eat my microphone, actually. I should probably head out. So that was Hercules.
Very well
We'll
mannered
move on to
pig.
Pansy and Petunia. I know, and the piglets later on in the show.
So let's go and join Lilley on the farm, who's just on the outskirts of Longhamborough at the moment with some pedigree pigs, and we've been enjoying them having their breakfast this morning. Lilley, just before those very greedy pigs
Petunia
eat everything. I could tell it's Petunia from the way she eats.
So, yes, I am standing right next to Petunia. Petunia and Pansy are Oxfordshire's only pedigree breeding sows, and I can tell it's Petunia because she has beautiful blue eyes. She's also grunting at me, Barry, in that particular grunt which says, "Scratch me, please."
It's rub time. She's had breakfast and now it's time for a quick rub down before she goes about her daily duties.
Yes, but I do have to stand firm.
Absolutely. There's broadcasting to be done. Does she not know this?
Quite. Now, they have become kind of media starlets.
Well, it's interesting, isn't it? Because they've not only broadcasting now on obviously the fabulous BBC Oxford, but they've become internet stars. We set some webcams up just so that people can see what piglets do during the day. You think they'd sleep a lot? No. They fight and they just have fun and run around. So right here in front of me is a big black box, and inside there we have our 2 cameras. And what we do is we set the cameras up and we get them rolling, and then people can head over to Pansy and Petunia's YouTube channel and watch them and see them do what they do.
Very good. Well, if you set that up,
Yes.
Barry, I am going to head into the ark. Oh, there's a little piglet with his little trotters. I'm coming in, chaps. Coming in. This is Petunia's lot. There's 9 of them, and the ark is quite full. They're scurrying around on the straw. We have Laura and Donna. Hello.
Hello.
What's been happening in here?
Well, we seem to have been mostly being chewed, as you're going to experience quite soon, I think, by the looks of them.
They're definitely sniffling at the bottom of my jeans. Oh, eating the jeans. Very
Eating
nice.
the jeans, yeah. And I think we might be joined if we're a bit lucky by Petunia in a minute. She likes to check why everybody is suddenly in her house checking on her piglets. But these ones are about.
Definite eating of the jeans.
There she is. Got to check that everybody's all right. You see, make sure that we're not threatening her piglets at all in any way. But nobody's making any noise. She's just being nosy.
They just have the most delicate little fine fur on their faces, and one of them. Well, there's definitely some eating of the mud on my trainers as well. Donna, you can never tire of being in with piglets all around you.
No, I love it. Absolutely love it. They're brilliant. So comical.
They're climbing on me now, Howard. Oh my goodness, I have to get my camera out, Howard, and do a little video for you.
Yeah, get some
I'm
pictures, get a video.
Surrounded by piglets. Oh, adorable.
Let's actually head on to the farm now. Just a quick catch up with Lilley Mitchell this morning, who's with a couple of pigs who are social media trained and actually got decent manners as well. This all comes from a video that they sent in to us, not the pigs, their owners, but we couldn't resist, could we?
I know, we are. I am at Oxon Middle White, a field in Longhamborough, and I'm looking into a triangular pigsty. We have Pansy blissfully on her side and 7 of her teeny tiny little piglets suckling away. Now, I have spent, Howard, 15 of the best minutes of my life in the last 15 minutes. Piglets scampering all over me. They've been eating my coat. They've been squeaking a bit like a kind of squeaky ball would sound, and we think that's because they haven't smelt a clipboard or a microphone before. So they're basically going, clipboard, clipboard, clipboard. As long as I don't eat my wires, it's all fine. Now, crouched beside me, we have Laura Dean. Laura Dean, you have a well-worn jacket because they enjoy nibbling it.
They do. This is my pig coat, definitely.
And they're the perfect piglet, aren't they?
They are absolutely perfect. They're a lovely pink colour. They've got really small pointy ears, and they've got that lovely stub nose that's very typical of the Middle White, which is why it's such a gorgeous breed.
Now, it was a free-for-all a second ago, but they all seem to now be kind of calmly lined up against Mummy.
They are feeding at the moment, so we're not going to do anything just now, but we will in a little while when they've finished and they've sort of calmed down a bit. It's important that they get their milk at this stage. They all have a particular teat that they latch onto first from when they're born, and they stick on that one. We have to check the number of teats that each of our piglets have when it's born, because there's a particular standard that we adhere to because we keep pedigree pigs. So that means that in order to meet the standard, our piglets have to have at least 12 good teats, and we'll be checking that shortly. At the moment, these piglets are all having a good old feed, and the ones that they're not using, because as you said, we've only got 7 in here, where they're not using a teat, it will just shrivel up and it won't be she won't produce milk at that one.
Oh, wonderful. Well, yes, Howard, I promise you it was noisy a little bit ago, but now it's just kind of Mum's. I'm going to stick my microphone in anyway, but see if you can hear.
No, they're all very quiet.
They're all quiet.
You've calmed them down. You're like the pig whisperer, Lilley. That's your thing. You've calmed them all down. Let's head down the farm. Lilley Mitchell is enjoying the company of some rather nice piggies who are up to date with social media. The video is so cute that our farmer friend sent through to us that we just felt we had to come and say hello.
We did. So I have come to Oxon Middle White. I'm in a field at the outskirts of Longhamborough, and if I look down, there are 3 piggies. We have Hercules, who's the gent. He's being entertained by Donna because he gets a bit lonely, you know, when all the ladies are looking after the piglets. He's just kind of eats and thinks about life, I think. But let's talk to Laura Dean, who you're kind of caretaker, midwife, kind of everything for these lovely piggies.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's what farming is all about. It is a hard job. It's a job that, you know, that isn't necessarily perhaps understood enough, so that, you know, it doesn't always get the best press. You know, farmers are often in the press for quite negative things, but it is a hard life looking after animals, and people do it because they love and care for their animals, and that's ultimately why we do what we do, getting up at 2 o'clock in the morning to help with the farrow and you know, all that kind of thing. It's the hard work, but we do get the joy as well, so that's why we do it.
And what I think is really interesting, Barry, I'm going to bring you in here because you don't do this non-stop. I mean, you're a photographer.
I know, it's a very odd sideline, isn't it, having pigs and stuff? But I think it's you're doing your bit. I mean, they are very endangered. We spoke right at the start of when you first broadcast from the field. There are so few of these particular middle white pigs, so to keep them in pedigree as a rare breed I'm very proud of that, because you know, as you know from the figures, 438 middle whites left. It's not a big figure. There are 1,600 giant pandas. So if we can do our little bit and have some fun with them, I think it's fantastic. And ultimately the goal is to be able to send them off for breeding elsewhere. And we've got inquiries for 2 girls already that could possibly be going to Exmoor when they're old enough. So that will be within 3 months. 2 of the girls that we've got at the top here will be off to Exmoor for a life of breeding, which is just the most great satisfaction anybody could ask for.
Absolutely. And the last thing I want to ask you, Barry, is this is in your blood. You only just discovered.
We only just discovered, yeah. It was very odd, really, because we obviously got the pigs through a very random way, and I then found out from a relative that my grandfather used to keep pigs which was Cog's Manor Farm in Witney. He used to look after cows as well. He wasn't just specifically a pig farmer there. So there's probably pigs in my blood from then, but it's just fantastic to keep a traditional breed like this alive, and such a good breed.
How wonderful. Well, Howard, in the next half an hour, I would say, we are going to set Petunia's piglets free. They are 2 weeks old today, and they're kind of still in their ark, and we're going to take the barrier down, and they're going to scamper into the freedom. So join us at just after 9:15 for that.
Look forward to that. Thanks, Lily. On the farm, enjoy that this morning. The piggies have been in good form. Lily Mitchell is setting the piglets free down on the farm.
Join me in about 15 minutes as 9 rare breed pedigree middle white piglets run free in West Oxfordshire for the very first time.
Oh, great video as well, actually. Worth checking out on our Facebook page. What we'll do, whilst you're gathering your thoughts, is head down the farm, because this story actually came about from a video that was sent to us by the farmers themselves. Very proud of their pigs. Petunia, and what's the other one called, Lily?
Pansy,
that's it. They've got their own Twitter account. They got their snout in the trough by the sounds of it at the moment. What's happening with the piglets?
They're enjoying eating a nice pedigree beetroot at the moment.
Very nice. Right, whereabouts are you?
Nice
describe the scene.
Do you know, it's a wonderful small holding here. If I just look around, we've got rows and rows of vegetables, we've got polytunnels, we've got pheasants, we've got chickens in the back, we've got beehives, and to the left we have 3 pig arks, and we're at the foot of one of them because we're about to let Petunia's piglets run free for the very first time. They are 2 weeks old today. Happy birthday to all of them. Barry is standing with his drill.
Ready to go.
So we are about to take the 2 slats that have been kind of protecting them, I
suppose. They've been in there for 2 weeks. They've obviously been inside Mum's tum for 3 months, 3 weeks, 3 days, rather specifically. And now it's time for them to go and fend off into the world on their own and see what happens and escape and have all the enjoyment of living in a field in West Oxford.
Oh, how wonderful. Now we've got 4 screws left to take out.
There is, yes. Just wood to keep them in, so that basically we don't have any problems of them getting out and not being able to get back in. But they're at the age where they can get out now, so we have to take them away.
Okay, so the last 4 screws are coming out. I'm just looking in, actually. At the back, we have lovely Donna, who is actually a carer in the NHS in normal life, but at the moment she's caring for 9 piglets in the back, and she's going to... They're asleep, actually. I'm not quite sure what they think, Barry, about the fact that they're going to be able to run
this
through.
is the beauty of live radio, isn't it? You want them to escape and to come out, and lo and behold, they're asleep with Donna in the pigsty. Are they not moving?
What do you think? Are you gonna... Guys, look! Hey, you can come out now. You don't need to put your trotters over the 2 little things. Oh no, they're being shimmied, and they're going, oh no, Howard, I quite like it in the pigsty. Look, it's lovely out here. Maybe if we move away from the door, though.
Freedom.
Freedom! Freedom! Come on, piggies! Come on, little lovely piglets! Out you come! Out you come! You can put your nose out. Oh, here we go! Exploring coming. Nose is sniffing. Not sure. Over. Yes! Are you stepping it? Oh, thank you, Laura. I did electrocute my bum earlier. I'm trying. Are you coming? Come and see me. Here's my clipboard. You liked that earlier? Oh, Howard, they're like, it's quite bright out here, blinking their little black eyes. Are you coming?
Come on,
Are
piggies.
You coming?
Get out of there.
Are you coming? Come on. Oh, sliding down the bank. Come on. Yay! First little piggy out.
They normally go to market, the first one.
Yeah, they go to market, that one.
And that little one had roast beef all the way home. Right, Lily, I'm going to leave you with your pigs. You're obviously away with the fairies with the piggies this morning. The film we will get up on our Facebook page. Give us a chance to do what we need to do. Get it up there. I'll leave Lily in the mud with the piglets released into the mud this morning.
Not interested. No, it's not going. I'm not going out of there. What's wrong with you, woman? No, thank you. Oh, brilliant.